Good evening, I'm your Valentine, and also your entertainment anchor, Ryan Crist. Here's some of the latest in the world of entertainment. With the Grammys being this past weekend, we got to see all of our favorite artists get recognized for their personal achievements this past year. But this awards ceremony wasn't just about artists collecting their awards. It was also about sharing. And this year, Adele's 25 won Album of the Year, and her biggest competitor was Beyoncé, who of course was also nominated for several other awards. But Beyoncé has never won Best Album of the Year. And in Adele's acceptance speech, she talked to Beyoncé directly, saying, quote, "I was completely rooting for her. I voted for her. I felt like it was her time to win. What the F does she have to do to win Album of the Year?" End quote. And after this acceptance speech, she decided to break her Grammy in half and give it to Beyoncé. This was a touching moment for both of them and definitely something really special. Now, I'm just glad Adele didn't hear my mixtape, because if she did, I feel like Beyoncé would be out half a Grammy. I went into Old Town to see what people were planning for this holiday.
Skiing, so we're going to go down to Copper Mountain. We're really excited about that.
I'll probably just hang around here in Fort Collins. I might go horseback riding with my boyfriend, so that'd be fun. But yeah, wishing I was with family, but here in Fort Collins.
We celebrate Valentine's Day in small ways, little cards and gifts, but largely don't go too crazy or too all out, mostly because, well, Valentine's it's an annual reminder of something, but it definitely feels like a man-made holiday, if you will. So we mark it with little things, but it also, I mean, quite frankly, we try to mark every day in some ways that things are special.
My boyfriend happens to live in Ireland, so I'm going to FaceTime him, and then my sister and I are going to the chocolate cafe to drink chocolate wine.
Right now I'm shopping, which last minute is never a good idea, but you know, as a guy trying to shop for a girl, what do they want? I don't know. We don't know. Yeah, she already bought me these shoes and some soap, which I needed both of them, but I don't know what she needs, so, you know, it's rough, but we're gonna make it happen.
What is your favorite Valentine's Day memory?
So this is fun. I've been married for a few years, but we never do anything, and so actually, I dragged this lovely lady out to Jay's a couple of years ago, and we just got to have our favorite cocktails and get all fancy, and it was a lot of fun. Very low pressure.
Wow. Favorite Valentine's Day memory was drinking with my friends when none of us had girlfriends. And there were no worries, and we didn't have to think about anything except the fact that we were alone, but with each other, having a great time.
What can she say? Are you excited for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
What's your favorite part about Valentine's Day?
Eating food.
Hopefully you're having a great Valentine's Day. And on the subject of Valentine's Day, let's talk about our favorite candies. With Valentine's Day being, well, today, I'm sure you've had at least one of those classic Valentine's Day candy hearts with messages like "Be Mine" or "Only You" or "Cutie Pie." These candies have been around for a while, first made in the 18th century. Of course, back then, these candy hearts were much larger and often with the size and in the shape of horseshoes, baseballs, and hearts. These were actually used for adults at first, primarily for icebreakers. And throughout the 18th century, we saw messages like, "May I see you home after the circus," or "Please send a locket of hair by return mail." Wow, nothing breaks the ice more than a candy-sized horseshoe with the message, "Send me human hair" on it. Thankfully, these candy hearts have progressed throughout the ages. Like in the 19th century, we get a little less creepy with messages like, "Be mine and kiss me." In the 1950s, we saw messages like "Hepcat and hot dog." And lastly, in 1990, we get 1-800-CUPID, "As if," and "Fax me." I'm just surprised "Send nudes" isn't on these candies yet. I mean, they have "Fax me." Isn't that basically the same thing? With more and more reboots being announced, this one will have you all chanting, "Bill, Bill, Bill," until it comes out. If you haven't figured it out by now, Bill Nye the Science Guy is returning to television with his new Netflix original, Bill Nye Saves the World. In this new show, Bill will be tackling more issues than just global warming, like GMOs, technology, alternative medicine, and sex. I guess Bill Nye has grown up a lot since I've seen him last. But nonetheless, I can't wait for my favorite science guy to be back on TV, and on Netflix this time. No more persuading teachers to skip their notes and turn on Bill Nye. Thanks for watching CTV News. Make sure to have a fun and safe Valentine's evening. Also, watch our first episode of Humans at CSU for more puppies. Have a great night, Rams.